Are you ready to turn heads? Luxury isn't just worn, it's experienced. Introducing a Layla Cara style and new up-and-coming designer collection where exclusive shoes and bags for men and women meets your feet. How about you take a handbag and wear it in style, where each piece is personally designed by Layla Carroll herself and handcrafted from the finest material in Italy. Leather, smooth like butter, bold, timeless, distinctly you. Step into true elegance and make your mark with a Layla Cara style where confidence meets craftsmanship. Visit a Layla Cara style and experience the luxury of art that you wear. Chapter 10: Time Management and Stress Reduction. So, I'm going to do things a little different. I'm not going to read this whole chapter because this chapter is pretty long. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I am going to go over a few things in this chapter. First off, I'm going to read to you the breakdown of things about time management. And I'm going to elaborate on them. If you want to know the entire chapter, you can purchase a copy of this book on Amazon. Make sure when you go to Amazon, you put in book in the search engine once on Amazon. After you write book, then you're going to type in the stress eliminator. And then you're going to type by a Layla, that's spelled A'*Layla, Carol with two R's and two L's. That's spelled Carroll. And then you can purchase the copy of this book and you can read the book for yourself. Chapter 10: Time Management and Stress Reduction. Effective time management is essential to reducing stress and optimizing productivity. This chapter explores the importance of time management for stress reduction and provides tips for effective time managing. Prioritizing. Start by identifying your priorities and setting the goals you want to achieve. This will help you focus on the most important tasks and reduce the stress of feeling overwhelmed. Create a schedule. Create a schedule that effectively balances work, personal activities, and leisure. Consider using a planner by digital or by hand. Digital calculators and digital calendars, and I said calculators because you might want to do some adding because you get 24 hours in a day. You might want to add how long it's going to take for you to do each of your tasks, and that will help you with managing your time. So digital calculators and digital calendar trackers can help you stay on schedule and set a reminder for important deadlines. Work breakdown. So let's break down some things on work. Breaks of large tasks. You want to break them down into smaller tasks. More manageable steps such as making sure that if anything could be done in sections, then do them in sections. That way you won't feel overwhelmed. For example, if you have to clean out a closet and you have lots of clothes and you're trying to figure out how to organize your clothes. Now, this is how you can break it down in small sections. You take all your pants and put them in one area, all the shirts, put them in another area, all your, if you're a lady, dresses, put them in an area, and all skirts and put them in an area. What I mean by area, like separate them from each other. Once you have done that, now you're going to take your pants and you're going to separate them from the jeans to the khakis to slacks. Okay, now you got 3 sections of jeans or whatever. Then you do the same things with the shirts, from the dress shirts, button-up shirts, to just regular old blouses and t-shirts, okay? And then you do the same thing and so forth and so forth. So now you get the picture of what I'm saying. So you're breaking things down in section. Even though you're doing one big task, it's helping you to be organized, and it's also helping you to prioritize things and to break things down to where it doesn't seem like a whole lot to you. So you want to break down the work, all right? Eliminate distractions. Now, this I want to just read to you about eliminating distractions. Eliminate distractions such as social media and email notifications that can disrupt your focus and productivity. Consider using apps or software that blocks distracting websites, or limit your time on social media. Take breaks. Taking breaks throughout the day can help you recharge and reduce stress levels. Consider taking short breaks every hour, or stretch, meditate, or take a walk. I just did that a few minutes ago. I just put everything down and went for a walk because I felt like I was doing too much. And trust me, it works. It helps. I came back and I was more rejuvenated. Prioritize self-care. Prioritizing self-care can also help you with managing your stress, such as exercises, meditation, or habits. You want to get a hobby. Get a good habit. You want to get a hobby. Something that you love to do, and it's also helpful. It also helps to reduce your stress levels and overall well-being. Include these activities on your schedule, okay? Put this as a priority to prioritize. Don't feel guilty, because there's nothing good about feeling guilty. Just nothing good in that, because you shouldn't have to feel guilty about prioritizing yourself. Matter of fact, that is something that you absolutely need to do. All right? Delegating tasks. Now, parents, I want to get to you mothers on this one here, because we think that we can do it all ourselves, and we really can't. And that's why we are so overwhelmed. We don't allow those who live in the house with us to get the job done for us, because we always think that we can do it better. When you have the possibility to delegate, please delegate your task to other people. Let somebody else take on that responsibility. It will help you to increase your productivity, okay? It's called teamwork. I have my son washing dishes. I wash dishes before I cook. But after I cook, he washed the dishes. So that helped me to keep from having to do them twice. My husband, he helps with taking out trash. Also, my son take out trash as well. So basically what I'm saying is you need to delegate and find somebody in the house that can help you with other things that needs to be done, especially chores around the house. Time management and stress reduction. Time management is important for reducing stress levels and achieving goals effectively. This section looks at different time management and stress reduction strategies. So we're going to explore. Number 1, use the 80-20 rule. According to the 80-20 rule, 80% of results come from 20% of effort.
We'll be back after a quick break.
If you haven't already, check out my luxury shoe and bag collection, a Layla Cara style. Each piece is personally designed by me and handcrafted from genuine Italian leather. Whether you're dressing up or keeping it casual, these pieces were made to help you walk with confidence. Because real style starts from how you feel. Go to alaylacarolstyle.com and experience these bold, timeless, and completely all you. Check it out. You might find something you like. Identify the 20% of tasks that produce the greatest results and prioritize them over fewer effective tasks. This will help you focus on what is most important and reduce your stress levels. Number 2, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness practices can help you focus on the present moment and reduce your stress levels. Set aside time each day to meditation and deep breathing exercises. This will help you stay focused and reduce anxiety. For those of you who suffer from anxiety, this is definitely good for you. Number 3, group similar tasks. Group similar tasks such as answering emails and answering phone calls to perform in bulks. This will help increase the productivity without having to switch back and forth between the different tasks. Number 4, use a timer. As you notice in the program, the Stress Eliminator program, every time that we did exercise, I used a timer because it helped me to stay on time and to not overdo. And I know that it does help. So use a timer. Setting a timer for each task so you don't lose track of time or become distracted. This can help you stay focused and to reduce your stress. Number 5, plan breaks. Anticipating breaks such as unexpected phone calls or urgent emails, and plan accordingly. Make sure you plan accordingly. Set aside time in your schedule to deal with these interrupting things, because they do interrupt your time. They take up a lot of time. And let others know you are available during those time of your break. And make sure you set a timer on that too, because your conversations can go too long. But if it's something that's so important, then don't worry about the timer. Just reprioritize, okay? Number 6, use technology. Use technology such as reminders and using productivity apps. This will help you stay organized and increase efficiency. Number 7, prioritize relaxation. Remember, this is all about reducing your stress level. So this is why this is so important. Prioritize relaxation. Schedule breaks throughout the day to recharge and reduce stress. Take a walk outside. Soak up the sun. If it's cold, so what? Take a walk. Loosen your muscles. Or do yoga to improve your mood and productivity. Number 8, delegating tasks. That word again. That word go again. Delegate. Delegate tasks to others whenever possible to reduce workloads. You want to reduce that and your stress levels. It's also will help you to build teamwork with others, okay? And to create productivity, to increase it. Applying these strategies can help you manage your time effectively and reduce stress. Remember to use the 80-20 rule. Practice mindfulness. Batch similar tasks, use a timer, plan for uninterruptions, for things that's going to interrupt you. Take advantage of technology, prioritize breaks, and delegate tasks when possible. By prioritizing time management and reducing stress levels, you can enhance your productivity, achieve your goals, and promote better overall well-being. Time management and stress reduction. So in this chapter, we're going to explore, in this section, because we're still in the same chapter, we're going to explore additional strategies for maintaining effective stress reduction. So now we're going to talk about that part. So create a schedule. Develop a daily or weekly schedule that outlines your tasks, appointments, and deadlines. Take this and put it somewhere like on your wall to keep it in your face, or on the mirror when you're brushing your teeth so you can go over all the things. It's good to have it in your phone as well, but you want to have it in writing in your face, because when you write down these things, you remember that you're responsible for it, but it also helps you to stay focused. Okay? Identifying time wasters. Now, this I want you to hear, so I'm going to read it verbatim. Identify activities or habits that consumes significant time without adding value. Example might include browsing social media, taking excessive time at work, or chatting excessively on the phone. Limit your time wasters to free up more time for stress reduction. So you want to free up the time that you are wasting time, so you can get more things done. Temporary blocking practice. Temporary blocking practice. Avoid anything that is blocking you. So I want to get into that as well. Temporarily blocking involves specific time slots that increase activity that keeps you from being able to do things effectively, such as multitasking. This method will help you focus on one task at a time, and avoid multitasking can increase your stress levels. So you want to not try to do two things at once. I know it seems like that's what we supposed to do. Women, ladies, we do this all the time. We're always doing more than one thing at the same time, and it's natural for us to do it. But did you know that it actually increases your stress levels because you're doing so much at once that by the time you realize it, you're overwhelmed, you're overworked, and now you're stressed because you did not focus on one thing. You gave your attention to multiple things. Your mind is not able to stay focused. Now you're jumping around and your brain is constantly jumping around, which exhausts you. It's very exhausting. I should know. I'm a woman. I do it too. But I have learned to start shedding that stuff off and to start focusing on one thing. I even have my son, he'll come to me and he'll be like, Mom, I was like, wait until I finish doing this. Then I'll do that. And he's like, oh, okay. But that's how it goes. So we're going to use the priority method. So priority matrix involves categorizing tasks in according to the importance and urgency. By focusing on higher priority tasks, you can reduce your stress levels and achieve your goals effectively. Set realistic expectation. Avoid overpromising by setting realistic expectation. Understand your limitations, and what you are willing to do will be very helpful and necessary. Learn how to delegate. Yeah, that word go again. Delegation. Delegating means assigning a task to someone else who can do the job, who can get it done for you. Delegating helps reduce workload and stress levels and promote teamwork and collaboration. Downtime planning. Downtime planning is important to reduce stress levels and it also prevents burnouts. This downtime may include engaging in leisure activities, socializing with your friends or your family members, or just simply taking a break from work. Schedule, review, and adjustments. So, scheduling periodically reviews to ensure they are still effective. You want to go back over your list that you put on your mirror or on the wall and review it again and see if they still need to be done or if it's still important to you, because it might not be important anymore and you might decide that, you know what, I don't even really need to do that, and then you can just scratch it off the list and not feel guilty about it. Because sometimes we will give ourselves things that we think is important and it's not necessarily important. And then you find out later on when you go back and you review it that it's not important. It was never important. But to you at the time when you put it down on your paper, it was important to you. But it's okay to go ahead and make adjustments, okay? Time management and stress reduction. Managing your time effectively can be challenging, but it can be a crucial skill for reducing stress levels and achieving success. In this section, we'll look at additional strategies for effective time management to reduce stress. Using timers, we already talked about that, but I do want to elaborate a little bit more. So, using timers can help you focus on a specific task and avoid distraction. Set a timer for a specific amount of time, such as 25 minutes, and perform one task during that amount of time. Take a break as soon as the timer goes off, and before you move on to the next task, just take a break, okay? Taking a break is very important and it's essential to reducing your stress levels and helping you increase productivity. So make sure you take breaks between every activity that you are doing. I know sometimes you might be at work and your boss might be like, why you not working? To help you with that, it would probably be good if you was to just explain to your boss that you have been having stress issues and you're on a new program to help you reduce your stress levels, and your coach had insisted on you taking breaks throughout the day, regular breaks, just periodically, just a little bit at a time, even if it's just for 5 minutes, to help you to stay focused and to not burn out. And as you are noticing, mental health is very crucial. A lot of people have been committing suicide because of their mental breakdown, and it's because of stress. Most of it stems from stress. And to help you to get to a place where you can have mental wellness, if you just simply kind of like explain to your boss or your supervisor that you have been dealing with some mental stress, that it will help them to understand why you're taking many breaks here and there. Okay, so let's continue. Learn to say no. Now this, I put this in the book because I had to practice this myself. Learn to say no. Answering yes to every request or invitation can lead to a very quick way of being overworked and increase stress levels. Learn to say no when necessary and focus on your priorities. There's nothing wrong with saying no. Matter of fact, saying no is a great way of building your confidence, because now people will say to themselves, if they're trying to come to you to do something for them or to invite you to something that is not really that important, but to them they might think is important to them, and you say no, they will respect you more because they understand that your well-being is more important to you than them getting their way. Okay? Give priority to self-management. Self-management such as exercise, meditation, and spending time with loved ones can help reduce stress levels and overall well-being. Prioritizing self-care and include it in your regular schedule, okay? Not just one time, not just once a month. Every single week, you should be doing something for yourself that help you to be able to incorporate self-care in your weekly, and I would say mainly your monthly regimen. Because not even monthly, I would say your daily regimen. And the reason why I say that is because with the program that I have given you, the Stress Eliminator program, if you notice, you have something to do every single day, except for the on day 7, because that's the day that you just rest and you don't do pretty much anything. You can do whatever you want, but the 6 days of the week, you're prioritizing yourself. If you notice, by now you are on week 11 right now. I mean, week 10 right now, and you're prioritizing yourself. If you have noticed that you have put yourself first to make sure that you have done what was needed for your health and your well-being, now you're getting the idea why you're doing this program. It's to help you to reduce your stress levels, but it's also to help you to lose weight. But the main focus is your stress levels. You will lose weight on this program if you do it effectively and efficiently and consistently. You will lose weight, but it's not about just losing weight. It's about being healthy and mentally healthy and spiritually healthy. So I'm not going to go any further with with chapter 10. If you want to read more on chapter 10, just go ahead and get the book, and you'll be able to read the rest for time management and stress reduction. So this does end chapter 10.
Are you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by stress? Introducing Stress Management with Imaging Coaching, your ticket to a calmer, more balanced life. In this journey you will be taking with us here at Imaging Coaching, we'll equip you with powerful techniques and tools you can use to conquer stress, regain control, and transform your life. From deep breathing exercises to mindfulness practices, you'll discover the tools to relax your mind and body. Come join us on this transformative path and unlock a world of inner peace and resilience. Don't let stress hold you back any longer. Take charge of your well-being today with Imaging Coaching, your stress management team. Discover clarity. Defeat stress through Imaging Coaching at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com.